Short. How does it fit on the downstairs?
This is very short.
How do I say? How do I say
say
this in Italian?
Bachino.
The bachino.
Bachino is very short.
Ah, ciao. If you can't tell by the state of me, I've just finished racing the EWS here in Canazei, Italy. But over the last few days and the spare minutes that I had, I grabbed a couple daily driver bike checks for you. Tried to get the Italian version. So let's go have a look at the handful that I found. Well, we've found Sophie, who's just about to head up for her race run, but thank you for taking the time to talk us through this beautiful bike.
Well, thank you. And yeah, this is my bike. It is Scarab Evo 29 Ancillotti. It is a custom frame and made in Italy. And yep.
Handmade by the man standing just beside the camera there.
Yep.
And how long have you had it for?
I didn't understand.
Let me say that again. So my Kiwi English is hard to understand at the best of times.
A little bit.
How long have you had the bike for?
The race season.
Yep.
Like so, from the beginning of the season, some month before, and then till the end of the season. And then during the winter, his brain is working and he develops some little changes and something to add to the new season bike. And so, yeah.
That's fantastic. So it's your daily driver and the frame itself, handmade in Italy, but there are a lot of other parts on here that are made from Italy.
Yeah, like the O-chain, also DRC rims.
And also the other thing I noticed is this one-of-a-kind pull shock.
Oh yes, it is a particular system of suspension and made by Tommaso, and so yeah, it's pretty good.
It's so good, and Tommaso told me that he's been making bikes since 1992.
Yeah, before he made motorbikes, and so yeah, he has a bit of experience, I think.
It's so good. And what have you had to change on it since you first got it at the start of the season?
Like I look after the link, and so if the balance is okay, and if the trail is steeper, I can adjust it without touching the suspension, just by turning a screw, and so it's fantastic.
It's kind of like a fully adjustable flip switch.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Oh, I forgot. The fork and the brakes are Italian too. Formula.
Yep, of course.
And yeah, the fork is a coil fork.
Yep.
And I think it is perfect for me. And yeah.
And tell us about the brakes.
The brakes are the Cura 4 from Formula, 4 pistons brake, and yeah, made also near Florence in Italy.
Fantastic. Well, it's a hand-built frame, custom for each rider. It's a pretty special bike. I'm very glad to see it. Thanks for talking to us.
Oh, thank you.
All the best for the race.
Thank you.
How do I say good luck in Italian?
Buona fortuna.
Buona fortuna.
Yep.
Close enough.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Sophie. Cheers.
Thank you too.
Well, we've found 57 years young Pier Franco.
Thank you.
Grazie mille for having us. You've
welcome.
just raced today in the EWS 100.
Sure.
How did the bike go and how did you go?
The bike went very well. Probably the bike is better than the rider. I bought this bike a year ago. It's the new version of the Sentinel. What I did is I did some local some tuning.
I can see some local additions.
The local spring, with the coil suspension that I think is extremely good. And then I switched to the 38.
Chunk it up.
Yep. Benefit.
Pier Franco, I see you've got some other local additions on the rear here.
The Pirelli. Why? Because I changed the tire. I went to the. It's like I did a homemade mullet. It's 27, 27.5 in the back.
Because of course the Sentinel was 29er and you just put the 27.5 in the back. Why did you do that?
I did that just because I just want to try. I'm experiment all the time. Having the smaller diameter, I fit a bigger size, so the diameter was a little bit compensating.
And that's 2.6?
2.6.
Yeah.
Correct. 2.6.
I'm sure compensating for nothing else. Yeah. Perfect. And then what else have we got on here? Any other local flavors? EXT shop. I spy something local to me than to the Canadians watching. Loam Lab
No,
from
that
Squamish.
is, there is no importer in Italian, but I found this extremely, I think extremely good for me. No,
Yeah.
Having a, you know, when you are a certain age, you protect yourself. No, you try to protect as much as you can.
Yeah.
That is a protection, no?
Perfect.
Okay.
Well, Pierfranco, grazie mille for having
Thank
me.
you. Thank
And ciao.
And see you later. Ciao, enjoy tomorrow.
We've found a Fulgur Tora e-bike, and I know I'm not going to get this right.
Mauro, my name.
Mauro.
Wow, perfect.
Really?
Perfect. Yes, yes.
Tell me, how long have you had the Tora for?
So I have this e-bike Fulgur, which is an Italian e-bike, completely developed in Italy. And the heart of this bike is the motor. Polini is an historical society which developed for motors in general, and now he begin to develop a motor for this new e-bike. So I have this e-bike from 3 months.
Yep.
And it's run very, very fast.
It goes fast.
I use normally this bike, and I am very happy.
That's great. It's you would use it most of the time.
Yes,
yes,
your
daily
because
driver.
The motor is very, very
perfect.
It helped me.
What would you say is your favorite part about the bike?
For me, is the engine.
Classic.
The motor, sorry.
Classic.
Sorry.
The motor.
The motor.
No, of course you're gonna.
Perfect.
Of course you're gonna say motor. Of course, of
but,
course.
I can say also the geometry.
I do spot one more Italian piece. The saddle.
The Sella Italia.
It's very small.
Yes,
of course.
Of course, Sella Italia. Yes.
It's so short. How does
Yes,
it fit on the downstairs?
My this is very short.
How do I
so
say?
it's
How do I
perfect for
say?
me.
How do I say this in Italian?
Bachino.
The bachino.
Bachino is very short, so very small, so it's perfect for my dimensions.
Perfect. Well, grazie mille for the chat.
Prego.
Mauro.
It's a pleasure. Mauro, perfect.
And it's great to see the whole team out. And
yes. Tidon Valley.
Tidon Valley.
Tidon Valley.
Perfect.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much. We've just finished racing here, and I've grabbed Louise, who's just won the Masters Woman. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And I've been looking for Italians. You're not quite Italian, but you've lived here for long enough.
I have lived in Italy for 15 years in Finale Ligure. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I've been there once or twice. It's not bad.
And I've had my Ripmo V2 for 3rd year now. Yeah.
This is 3 years old, this bike?
No, it's the 3rd year I'm riding the same kind of bike.
And then what have you done to the race bike to make it yours? Have you put on any special parts, or it's just out of the box?
Kind of the box. I have a female saddle. I have my own grips that I love, and I've had them for 3 years.
Nice.
Not exactly the same. I haven't had the same grips for 3 years. Yeah, otherwise it's very standard. And my feedlock bottle.
The Fitlock. I've seen a lot of them in Scotland when we did the daily drivers there.
Yeah, first I didn't trust it, but it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there enough water in there though? Because it's hot today
It's
and
small.
I was slooping
I can't fit like a big one on, but it is really good. And when we're in this kind of places, you can fill it up.
Okay.
A lot. So yeah, I try and just fill up as soon as I can. Yeah.
And the other thing I notice is the valves. Tell me about them. They're a bit flashy, let me
That
say.
was Anton, the mechanic at Ibis. He, yeah, he just thought it was funny. Yeah, that was like my Smurf setup, being a girl.
The Smurf, and look, I mean, it nearly matches the tyre levers there as well.
I know, you gotta have some pink when you're a girl.
Ah, it looks, yeah, I
pink.
see, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
And then how long is that seat post? Because it looks like it fits pretty spot on.
185.
185?
Yep.
What is it, a bike yoke?
Bike yoke. It's awesome. You could never go down. I mean, I'm not that tall, but I wouldn't go down now. It's super.
Thanks very much for having a chat with us, and we'll let you recover and
Thank
enjoy
you.
the victory
Good recovery
ceremony.
for you too.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.
You're good.
Bye.
Cheers, Louise. We found Davide from near Venice. Yep. Full-time job as a trainer. Back to work tomorrow, but let's talk about the Lapierre. My first question, Davide, is how does it feel as an Italian to ride a French bike?
No, it's a great bike, and it's not the stock one. I have the shock and the fork is Olin's.
Yep. Getting some Swedish action in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, nice.
And then it's pretty stock. DRT rims.
Oh, they're Italian too, no?
Yep.
Yep, okay, excellent.
So it's international bike.
No, it's
not only
perfect.
French.
You're bringing it home. That's nice. Now, the first thing I noticed, Davide, is this lever setup.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is that?
I have some problem of my thumbs.
Yeah.
So I board like this. So I have to put it
Bring it up. Yeah.
to be okay.
Dude, that's awesome that you can still rip EWS level with that setup. That's awesome.
Yeah, then it's not a problem.
That's wicked. What else have you done to it to make it your bike? I noticed some different colored nipples down there. You see these?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Do you see nipples, flat pedals?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm a motocross rider. So corners with the feet down.
Foot out, flat out. There was
Yeah.
a bunch of crazy ski turns out there today that you would have been wicked on. I was freaking
Yeah.
terrified. Okay, and again, another Fidlock bottle. We see a lot of them. You like that?
Yeah. Really like it.
Cool.
Never lost it. It's perfect.
The thing I was going to ask, how much did you beat me by?
I don't know.
Should we have a look? I think we should put a beer on this. Whoever's slowest buys the other a beer. Sound fair?
Sorry?
Whoever is slowest buys the winner the beer.
Okay.
Done.
Done.
Long drum roll counting. Like that?
Yeah.
Oop.
9.
59. We don't even need to look at mine. You would have smashed me. Hang on 2 seconds. 59, 37, 50. Great work, dude. That's awesome. That's me. 92.
Yeah.
I owe you a beer. And well done. Thank you very much for having
Thank
a
you.
chat. And it's
Thank
great
you.
to see you the daily driver. And it's awesome to see that you're going, full-time job and out here kicking ass in the 50s of the EWS.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Well,
Thank you.
let's go get this beer. Well, there you have it. A handful of interesting bikes here from Italy. There's some pretty unique operators out there. Now, thank you very much for watching. Grazie mille. And keep an eye out for the video I made about my race this weekend, living as a privateer on Hole 20 Euro. Cheers.